Downsizing. There are a lot of things I regret doing and a lot of things I'm glad I did. The move is over. Here are 5 things I don't think you should do, and here are 5 other things that I think you might want to do when you're downsizing. Number 1, I regret not getting rid of more stuff. Many reasons why. I had to pay someone to move something that I wasn't going to use. That was not good. The other is, it's a lot of trouble to go through everything, set it out, fill up your house with things that you know you are not going to use. Now, I know that Marie Kondo has this book out that is wonderful, that tells you how to purge. And if something does not bring you joy, then you need to get rid of it. Well, in this case, you're gonna have to forget Marie Kondo, because you're gonna be getting rid of some things that bring you joy. And that is so hard. You're gonna have to do it though. If you're gonna downsize, if you're gonna have lower square footage, you're gonna have to let it go. So think about Facebook Marketplace or possibly consigning. I am really ashamed of the amount of money that I left on the table by just pushing things out of my house because I didn't have time for it. And now I realize that maybe I should have taken the time. There are things I'm gonna want to do in the house, and it would have been nice to have been able to pay for some of those things with what I was selling. So now it's gonna have to come out of pocket. I regret that. I do still have some things to get rid of now, and I am going to use Facebook Marketplace, and I'm going to use consignment before I decide to give it to charity. So get to know Facebook Marketplace, start looking out there, seeing how people handle things. You can get some great tips, and you can make some really good money. Number 2, I regret not asking the movers to unpack my boxes. I know it cost a little bit more, not a lot more. But oh my goodness, that was a pain. And as older people, it was kind of hard on my husband especially to have to break down all of these boxes, stuff them in the back of his car, and take them periodically throughout the day for weeks on end, taking everything to the dump. Oh my goodness, that was craziness. And we both still work. It's really hard to do that. You may want to invest in having the movers go ahead and pull everything out of those boxes and take the boxes with them. Number 3, I regret not taking more photos before I left the old house. Joe gave me some great advice. You may not want to keep an item, but it will be nice to have a photo of it so that you can just look back, have the memories associated with it, but not have to put it in a room where it's taking up space. And that really is when it comes to maybe family pieces that you've inherited from your parents, or maybe even your kids' furniture that you're having to get rid of that you have had in your house for a long, long time. It sounds kind of weird, I know. They are just things, but they're memories, and they're important memories. You don't have to keep the item, you can keep the photo. Number 4, I regret not jumping right into decorating immediately. I know people say you need to live in the space, you need to get to know it. Well, there are some things you don't need to get to know. And it's nice to start setting up your house, and it's okay to take chances, and it's even more okay to make mistakes. If you end up with nail holes in a new construction wall, which honestly I think broke my husband's heart so many times I cannot even tell you, it's okay. If you end up with those holes, you can fill them up and you can repair them very easily and very quickly. Go ahead, try it. Try to get everything up on the walls. You don't have to wait until everything is unpacked before you do it. That is a mistake that I make a lot. I have always been the delayed gratification person. You must get all your work done before you can play. Well, no, that's not the deal. You want to be able to get your room set up and have your house start looking like your home. It's okay. You can do that. Number 5. The last thing that I can tell you I regretted was not slowing down. I was going, working all day long, coming home, working on the house at night, taking my weekends and working all day long trying to get the house ready. I regret that. You still have a life to live. Get out and walk your new neighborhood. Meet your new neighbors. Sit on one of your porches, have a glass of wine, and enjoy what you have worked so hard for. Enjoy it. It's not going anywhere. You will get everything done. And be sure to still be in contact with your old friends in your old neighborhood, or the people you always go out with during the week or on weekends. Don't stop any of that. Your life should not stop when you're setting up your new house. So now onto something more positive. Here's what I'm glad I did. I didn't totally fail in everything with downsizing. I did do a few things right. One of them was saving my draperies, saving things like throw pillows that were in bags that I wasn't even using in the old house. I brought some of those with me because I liked them and I thought there might be a chance that I would use them, and in most cases I really did. You do want to change things up a little bit, but your taste don't really change. A lot of these items were usable. I didn't have to pay money for them because I was gonna have to if I had not brought them with me. Some of the items I didn't use, and that's fine, but don't be too eager to get rid of some things that you can use, like hardware, bed sheets, things like that. Maybe wait a little bit before you get rid of those. They don't take up a lot of space on the moving truck. The second thing I did was I used Amazon like no one has ever used Amazon before. Oh my gosh, I had deliveries coming multiple times a day. I didn't care. I wasn't gonna get in the car, drive somewhere, shop around for it. I was on a mission. I was gonna get something done. So if I needed picture hangers, if I needed dish towels, anything I needed, spices, we emptied out our refrigerator, we needed everything, I was just ordering it either through the grocery delivery or through Amazon, and I was making sure I had every single thing that I needed because I did not want anything to slow me down. Be prepared to spend a little bit of money on Amazon when you first move into a house because it's going to help you get through the rush. Number 3, this is actually a rule that I use whether I'm moving into a new house or helping someone decorate one of their rooms or just redoing rooms in my house. This isn't something you just use in a move. It's very, very, very important to concentrate on one room at a time. Choose the most important room to you and take everything you need to finish that room. All of your favorite art, all of your favorite accessories, your favorite pillows, everything. Put all of that in that room and make sure that room is completely finished. If there are still some boxes in there, if there are things on the floor, pull all of those out and put them in a room that is not currently being worked on. But make sure that that room can stand alone and it is completely done. Do not save a piece of art for what you might use it for in another room later. What you got right now is what you work on, and get all of your favorite stuff in there, and don't even worry about what's going to happen in the next room. After you finish that room, you go to another one. Empty that one out. Start moving all the extra stuff into the unused rooms. As you start doing that, you are going to find that when you get to that last room, there's not that much stuff left to go through, but there's a chance that there's not going to be a lot of stuff left for you to use. That's okay. Make all of your decisions accordingly. You either need to go out and get some more stuff, or you need to get rid of a lot of the extra stuff. But you will know that you don't need it in any other room because you've gone from room to room to room. And you know when you left that one room that was finished, that it truly was finished. Everything was done, everything was hung, there are no gaps. Number 4, thankfully I learned this a long, long time ago. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. If you aren't trying, then you ain't making mistakes. You just gotta try. It's okay if you have holes in the wall that you put up to hang a mirror and now you've decided you want something else hanging there. That's okay. You will make mistakes, but you're going to get further to your end result if you go ahead and try it, see how it works, and allow yourself a little bit of grace if you need to redo it. And the last thing that I learned, basically my tastes have not changed. Yes, I wanted a newer and fresher look in this new house, but the colors I like will always be the colors I like. At some point I thought I was just gonna make a lot of changes and bring in all these other colors that are so pretty and so hot right now. And as I started going through and working on each individual room, I realized I was falling right back into the colors that I truly love and have loved for 40 years. Be careful about deciding how much you want to change your whole look or try some new things. Do that in smaller pieces because you are bringing with you a lifetime of taste, of likes, of memories And you will want to incorporate all of those into this new house. It's okay if you mix things up a little bit, and you can do that, but it's really okay if you just stick with what you've always loved and what has always worked for you. You need to trust your own instincts. And remember, you are in control of this. You can decide what you want to do, what you don't want to do, and you do not have to adhere to the latest style.